So this is a quick video just about the latest thing of making this Rickenbacker mine. It's one of my favorite guitars to play, and it's had a lot done to it. Joe Barden pickups, etc. and so forth. This is set up Les Paul style with the neck volume, bridge volume, neck tone, bridge tone. This has been changed from just a secondary volume on the neck to a bass roll-off, which is similar to our Reverend. It's got the all-important stickers, but the latest thing, and I'm going to do some videos in a second with sound samples, is this little thing, this little piece of rubber. Because for years I've been plagued by a very shrill, trebly sound from this. It led to me potting these pickups, which weren't potted when they first were installed. And it meant that I could never really use the bridge position. I was always having it on the middle position and dialing back the neck volume. Or dialing back the bass here so that I could get more of a bridge, because here it was so shrill it was hurting my ears very, very badly. I had for a long time thought about the resonance here. It's part of what makes a Rickenbacker is these high notes here. I'm going to take this out. It's going to be really hard for me to put it back in once it's out and I'm on video. But anyway, so we'll take that out. I'll show you what it is in a second. But just here, this one especially, the G and the B string, they howl, and under overdrive, which is, I use quite heavy overdrive for a lot of my stuff, that this guitar, it's not classically known as an overdrive guitar, but I love it as an overdrive guitar because it howls because of the semi-hollow. But this howling was really fatiguing on the ears after a little while. So what first started with a little experiment, I just used a cleaning cloth. This cleaning cloth just here went under the strings. It went in from the other side, but it was dangling down, and immediately there's none of that ringing, and you could feel it immediately in the amplified sound. So then I started thinking, okay, I'd seen the string, the mutes you can get, and indeed on a Rickenbacker bass there's a mute across the bridge here that you can do that. So what I did was I chopped up a spare piece of cord that was lying around. I just took the sheath of that and put it up, had that in for about 20 minutes, no more than that, and thought, okay, so I am going to buy some of these Ernie Ball mute noodles, which come in various sizes, you know, just for the size to please, as they say. You've got the medium is the one I've already had. That's the thin one. That one I think is more for up above the nut just there. But then you've got the big fella here, which is more for the whole thing. This is both. Well, I didn't try the large one. The small one worked, but this one's kind of similar to what I had in there with the cord here. So if you see that, they're kind of similar. Just a quick note on signal path for the Rickenbacker sound samples. This is the main board. This is my portable board that I take out if I'm playing out or otherwise. It's definitely my recording board. The only thing that was on was the L cap, just doing a little bit of tape delay. The distortion came from over here, or the overdrive, and it was this, the Buddha Zen drive, or Zen tone. Zen Master, I think, is the actual title of this, but it's not got it on the front. That is over in that corner over there is my Buddha. So this gives me a second channel of Buddha. I actually wasn't recording through the Buddha today, but this issue with the treble on the Rickenbacker comes really bad when I get these two, either of these two going. This is the Not a Dumble, and I use it on the clean boost, which is really just a lovely, just a clean gain. To push anything else. This is a clone, the Silver Pony from Build Your Own Clone. Either of these, because they push the treble a little bit, that becomes unbearable really. But this was the one today, so that was the one that was just to demonstrate the gain tones. And the amp is up here. This is my Whitney custom amp. It's essentially an AC15, but Whit does some magic with putting a middle control in there so you can dial the middle. His master volume is just spectacular. I had it on the vintage volume, which doesn't add the extra gain stage. This has got an extra gain stage for boost, and it's going through a 12-inch Celestion warehouse. I think, yeah, warehouse Celestion. And sure enough, the sound samples will show it. Well, I hope they get picked up enough on the camera video microphone here. Yeah, it makes a huge difference, and it makes the guitar bearable to play in the bridge position, which is where all the I mean, I don't really. Everyone talks about Django with a RIC. For me, it feels a lot like a Telecaster blended with a 335 when I play it. So I'm not really going for that kind of jangly 60s thing. My world is more Peter Buck and Johnny Marr. So what I want is more of just a good all-rounder that I can have in every position. And most of the place this guitar stays is still in this middle position, and I just dial in the amount of bass pickup I want on there. But yeah, this little $5 purchase, which I didn't even need to buy because I could use my Heath Robinson piece of tech here, that's made a huge difference, probably the biggest difference I've made to this guitar. So with that said, goodbye from Mr. Bear, and yeah, keep playing.